So hi, and you're listening to Flybae. Also, please excuse my voice. I am pretty much dead. My throat is gone, okay? Why the heck it is what it is. Episode 1. I didn't expect a Bollywood film to shift the direction of the season, but it did. So a couple of days back, our college screened Om Shanti Om. And guess what? The room didn't feel like a room. It felt like a reunion. I mean, people knew every single line. Not almost every line, every line. Dialogues were being said in sync with the screen. Songs, started playing in the audience before the songs actually got played on the screen. When Om says, "Picture abhi baki hai mere dost," the entire class said it with him, not after him, with him. And I remember sitting there, smiling, enjoying the moment, but also actually watching the film. Because beneath the drama, the revenge, the reincarnated hero, and the haunting love story, there was a belief holding everything together. That love can return. That injustice can wait decades and still find closure. That a soul unfinished will circle back. We didn't question it. None of us leaned over and said, well, scientifically, we accepted it instinctively. And that stayed with me. Why does reincarnation feel so natural to us? Not just spiritually, culturally, emotionally too. In the film, Om dies as a struggling actor and returns as a superstar. Same soul, different status, different power, same unresolved story. Is that just fantasy, or is it symbolic of something we experience all the time? Because when I think about it, I have had versions of myself that have died. The insecure one, the overly agreeable one, the one who was afraid to speak. And every time I've shed a version, I have returned slightly different, slightly stronger, same soul, new awareness. Is that not a kind of reincarnation? And then my mind does what it always does the best. It wanders. I had to revisit history, not physically, of course. I have seen it in history too. Ideas fall out of favor and return decades later with new language. Power shifts, but its hunger remains the same. The ambitious rise, the idealists resist, and the strategists calculate. Different century, same archetype. And when I think about that, I find myself drawn to the thinkers who tried to decode it. Plato, who believed that learning is remembering, that maybe we aren't empty when we begin. Friedrich Nietzsche, who asked whether we would be brave enough to live the same life again and again. Alfred Adler, who reminded us that we're not trapped by our past, we choose what it means. And even Niccolo Machiavelli, who understood that power doesn't die, it reincarnates through people. I'm not deeply political, but I'm fascinated by human nature, by ambition, by destiny, by why certain historical figures feel almost mythological. Not because they were perfect, but because they embodied something timeless. Maybe that's why I romanticize them. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to folk tales and philosophies and stories that outlive their era. Because reincarnation, at its core, might not be about souls floating between lifetimes. It might be about patterns that refuse to disappear. This season of Flybae is going to feel like that, less like a lecture, more like a reflection. It's going to sound like a memoir, not of events, but of ideas that shaped me, stories that lingered, philosophies that unsettled me, historical figures I can't stop thinking about. I'm not here to give you answers, of course not. I'm here to think with you, to romanticize a little, fumble a little, make errors a little, to decode a little, to question gently, because maybe we're not starting from scratch. Maybe we're continuing something. This is Lohana signing off from Flybae, and maybe We've been here before. What if? I mean, what if?